I use in my book quite a bit the term miracle molecule. And it was because the first few times that I did it, I just kept saying to myself, like, this is such a miracle. Like everything that came out of it.
You'll bump up against every kind of conceptual limit that you can conceive of because it's so beyond concept and language and easy boundaries that you'll come out of it like in some ways a lot less sure than you were before, but it's like a kind of less sure that's reassuring in some kind of way.
I think the ancient people very clearly knew that they could tap into something higher, that there are other beings
Mhm.
out there. And um, I really think that that's happening. Now, what that means and how do we say what that means without sounding batshit crazy?
If you took a 10,000-foot view of the human psyche, of what's going on in the world, I would have a very hard time dismissing the idea that something else is making itself known.
I now walk around everyone, in a normal walking state, knowing that at any moment I can receive different information, and it's an exciting way to live because I know I'm way more than just my physical body and way more than my five senses. People have to know that it's not going to be all fun and roses
No.
and unicorns and fairy dust and shit. There's going to be some horrifically dark, nasty shadow work that happens in there. As soon as you know yourself, you get to love yourself, and when you love yourself, that love just kind of translate into love of your neighbor and love of your planet, and it becomes an easier way to live. Enjoy the experience. Live in the current now. Don't be so caught up in the past or future. Um, and it's such a liberating, enriching, and enhancing way to live only until I was able to finally be my true, unique, weird self. Was I able to thrive again? If every day you're getting home looking at the news and you're screaming at the TV, if you're pissed off about making dinner, then pissed off about cleaning dinner, you're pissed off about, like, man, take a step back, because once you realize that life can be full of, like, ice cream and coffee and making love to beautiful women and walks in the woods and just amazing experiences like we've shared.
Yeah.
Doing that next step in human evolution becomes almost easy, natural, and just like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
You can do it like it's a great burden or you can do it like a dance. It's like you're going to go through life one way or the other. What disposition do you want it to have?
It felt like the veil was being removed and that I was getting access to my true self, that I was truly
Mhm.
having what my body should normally feel like with all of those extra senses and heightened senses. The power of connection and love is is truly transformational.
It's a kind of goodness that is like immortal and behind everything and is available for you to experience under the right circumstances.
That we are part of the divine and that we do have magic. But until you kind of realize that, you're going to be struggling against almost everything. And then when you do realize that, all the struggles kind of be put are put into perspective. It's almost like they're coming in and showing me how to use my human body to its full
Yeah.
potential. You have no idea how fantastic this machine is. Let me show you how to play.